Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
I gotta focus the camera. Wait a minute. Okay, I think it's focused. Let me try. Let me put a card here. Is that focused? Ooh, that's nice and focused. I like it. All right. Well, welcome to the stream. It's Sunday night. Thank you for all your donations. RR, Erica, and Renee. Thank you for your donations. Sarah, welcome. Diane, Effie, J.A., Fortuna. I get it, Fortuna. I get it. Very funny. Effie, what's going on? Linda, how are you doing? Good to see everybody tonight. It's Sunday. We're well into 2022 now. A whole 2 days in. You know what I'm saying? 2 days into 2022. That's the way we rock it. All right, let's see. We got a couple of readings that we owe from last night, namely CH. CH wants to know, did R think of me and miss me yesterday? Well, actually, it's the day before yesterday now because we kind of put off your reading because we had to go. We had put off your reading and then we took a day off. So CH, I apologize. Queen of Wands, good evening to you. What's going on? All right, we're going to get a good reading for you. Get a good read for you, CH, if you tune in today. So hopefully you tune back in, you know. Hopefully CH comes back. Zimmy, what's going on? Good to see you. Then we got Jade, and then we got Zimmy. Got some PayPal donations going in now. And got RR, Erica, and Renee. Let's see what is going on. Will the VR Dungeon Smasher game be a success? Oh, interesting indeed. Oh, everybody does love a VR game. VR games kind of give me a headache, but everybody else loves a VR game. All right. Did R think of me and did they miss me yesterday? Ooh, Magician, Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. You know, I don't think so. I think R has moved. I think R has moved on quite possibly. R has done something else with their life. R has moved on. Something else is going on with this. Diane, thank you for your donation. Phil, how you doing? You had the Magician. Magician says they've taken their life into their own hands. They've accepted that they need to do something. They need to get something going on. They need to get some action up in there. And I think that they did that. The Magician says they have done that. Now, the Seven of Swords, they moved on. They have gone and moved on and did something else. They may be chasing somebody else, maybe doing something else. It appears they moved on. Well, not that direction. They moved on in this particular direction with the Seven of Swords. The Two of Pentacles says it wasn't an easy choice. This was not an easy choice at all. I think that R has moved on, but they did think about you for a little bit, but at the end of the day, they had to do what they had to do. So yeah, it looks like that this is kind of a dead end for that particular adventure. All right, Jade wants to know husband's last name. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Let's find out for Jade. Let's see, husband's last name. And should we adopt the husband's last name or should we keep it independent? Should we keep it independent? Because sometimes you need to keep the independence or keep your own identity or whatever happens. Whatever else happens and all of that other good stuff. All right. Fem, thank you for your donation. Okay, let's see what's going on. Diane, I got your question. You are in the queue. All right. Should we adopt the husband's last name or should we keep our own name? That is the question right here. And let's find out what's going on. Queen of Wands. Interesting. Not the Queen of Wands in chat, but the Queen of Wands card. I'm just saying. These are different. These are two different things. All right. Let's see. Queen of Wands, Judgment, Sun, and Ace of Swords. Oh, I think you should stick to your original name plan. You had a plan for the name. There is a plan going on. There is a master strategy here that needs to happen with this name. And the original idea for the name, I think, needs to be kept. I think that the husband, if it's different than the name change you were talking about before, I think that needs to not be done. Queen of Wands says there's some decision making to be done here. Definitely judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, the Sun, and the Ace of Swords. The communication, the original communication that you had, the rebirth, the reincarnation, your original idea. NC, thank you for your donation. The Ultraviolet, welcome. Bartman, welcome. Andrew, welcome. YouTuber, thank you for your donation. The judgment, the original name that you had, the original idea that you had, the original one that you read for needs to be pursued. That is the rebirth, the reincarnation that you were pursuing. And the Ace of Swords says that is going to communicate more. That's going to be more effective. That's going to be better off for you than changing it to the husband's name if this is different. You do have the sun, the illumination. In other words, the name that you need is the name that you're going to be known by, and it's going to be sort of who you are as a person, who people know you as, who people look for, who people understand. So it has some meaning, it has some context, and the sun says the illumination by the original name that you had is going to be better off than anything that's different, assuming that this is different. So judgment and the sun. The original name that you had asked about needs to be kept. It will illuminate you. It will light you. It will be the best light that shines upon you as far as your name goes. Ace of Swords, it communicates something efficiently. It communicates something effectively, and it gets that communication out there. It's very good with that. Queen of Wands, it says there are a lot of decisions to be made, but this looks like the original one needs to be kept up. Amy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Diane, what's going on? All right. Now we're back to now we're caught up. Finally, we're caught up. We have 15 donations already. So hang on. We got 15 donations. We need to pursue them all. Let's see what's going on with RR. Will D contact me tonight? I mean, it was a matter of time before we had the first D question, and now we have it, and now we're going to the Tarot Tower. To the Tarot Tower we go. And for the D question of the night, we need a good D deck. And I think that is going to be the golden wheel. It's got the girth and length that we need for this particular question indeed. We need to find out what is going to happen with that. Will D contact me tonight? Tonight's half over. Tonight is half over. We need to understand this is going to be something we can do or something we can't do, or what exactly is going on with all of that good stuff. The Sun, Five of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Oh, man. I mean, the sun has some illumination. You already know that maybe they, Amy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The Five of Wands and the Queen of Swords. I think D is going to be challenged to contact you tonight. It's almost like it needs to be tomorrow, or it needs to be maybe in a couple of days or something. There seems to be a challenge in getting this running, a challenge in getting this going. The sun says we are illuminated. They are thinking about you, but it seems to just be challenged with the Five of Wands, the Lord of Strife, about getting this done tonight, or getting this finished tonight, or taking this action, taking this initiative. Seems to be not exactly what they're set up to do. We have the Lord of Strife here right after the illumination. We're thinking about you. We're pursuing this. We're ready to go with it, but there is some strife. There is some difficulty getting this done. Queen of Swords says the contact is just sort of, it's almost like either they're hurt or they're thinking about something. Maybe they're ill. Maybe they have something else on the mind. Maybe they're super busy. Something else is going on in their life that is distracting them from this. It's making this not happen. The Queen of Swords is not a good communication. Even though it's a sword, it's just not a good communication. It's like we're stifled with communication. We don't have the communication that we need. We're not in that. We're sort of not in that mode. We just don't have the abilities, or we don't have the time, or there's something else, some other drama that could be embedded within here. But I'm just going to say that it's going to be challenged. I think you're looking at tomorrow night or the next night is what I'm saying. I think tomorrow night or the next night. Something else is going on in there. It could be challenged to get that done. Anyway, is there something good coming to me in January? Erica wants to know. Of course, there's something good. You're going to join the Tarot Oracle show. That's good enough. That is good enough indeed. If I'm going to be something good in your life, I'm going to bring it on in. I'm going to bring it on in with a little bit of the Phantom Tarot. What do you think? The Phantom Tarot, that is the one that we need tonight. That is the one that we need to just throw down tonight and just get it done. The Phantom Tarot is making it happen. This is, this is a great deck. This is a fun deck, etc., etc. It was in both me and Dr. Mystical's top 10 top 10 of 2021. We made both of our lists. I'm just saying, that's impressive when it made both of our lists. So let's get this done and see what's going on about good stuff coming in January with that. Justice. Things balancing out, finally. Things balancing out. Now, I think you've hit some extremes in 2021. What I'm saying, I think you've hit some extremes. I think you've bumped into some things a little extreme, a little too on this far end or this far end. It seems like it just hasn't balanced out in 2021. You've had a couple of challenges. Things just haven't jived. Things just haven't come about the way that they need to come about. Justice says it's finally going to balance out in the month of January. I think you have some interesting things. Open some more doors too. Opportunities galore. Okay, this is clearly an opportunity read. This is clearly one of those. Okay, we've had some extremes. We've had like a little too far on the left, a little too far on the right, being pushed, being pulled. Too many extremes, too many things happening at once, maybe too many demands. Too much to carry, too many things happening that we need to address, that we need to do. Why can't other people get this done and do that? Anyway, it seems like that is cleared up. The Justice card finds balance with that, which creates opportunities. The Ace of Wands, we have things that we now want to chase. So we've opened a door thanks to the balancing act. We've now opened a door, and this door is something that presents us with new opportunities. And I say new opportunities because the Ace of Wands right next to the Three of Wands, almost like maybe a job opportunity or something like that. I mean, this is something's going on. Something heavy's going on in January is what I'm saying. Ace of Wands, open door. Hierophant, something serious, something a little bit more serious than you would expect. Maybe a job opportunity. I say Hierophant is usually either a job opportunity or basically a higher management thing, or this could be a big company. So the Hierophant has a couple of ideas and ideals that you have with this combo. Let's look at the combo. You get two different possibilities here. The first combo is things balancing out, a job opportunity, Ace of Wands, something we have to chase. Rose, thank you for your donation. And it could be in a big company or a larger corporation. Three of Wands, we're searching and seeking. This is something we've been searching for, and we finally get it, or we finally catch up with it. Exciting. The other possibility, maybe a little bit on an extreme, I don't know your situation. Justice with the Hierophant. This sort of very serious thing could point to a court case. It could point to something very official, and Justice next to it sort of reinforces that. So when you do have the Hierophant next to Justice in the same read, you could be looking at a court case, getting money from a court case, suing somebody, getting sued, getting a ticket, needing to go somewhere. You have some sort of exciting things in. But we asked it, what is good that's coming? So I think maybe getting some money from a court case if you have one pending, or a job opportunity could be either one of those. Either way, I think you got some stuff going on. Now, clearly it's not all majors, but you do have a couple of majors in here, and I think that points to something exciting and exhilarating coming to you indeed. Love Apples, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Caden, welcome back. It's good to see you. Rose, thank you again for your donation. All right, we got Renee. How did Samir feel after our first date? Ooh, new love. New love opportunities out there. New love opportunities out there. Everybody, and I mean everybody, loves a new love opportunity. Let's grab this deck right here. If we're thinking about love, we're thinking about dating, we're thinking about excitement, all right? We had Samir on a date. Now, Samir looked half decent. I assume Samir's cute, I mean, just tell us Samir's cute. We got to know. We got to know that Samir's cute. Now, Samir and you went on a first date. How are they feeling? Do they like you? Do they like how it went? Do they like what's going on? Are they going to give you a call back? See what is going on. Let's find out how that is going to happen. All right. Let's see now. Ooh, the two. Ooh, nice. Two of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Sun. Oh, my. Oh, my. Samir's mighty impressed with you. I'm just saying now. I'm going to make it clear. Samir was mighty impressed with you. I mean, that is the massive thumbs up right there. Not only a thumbs up, we're going to get the love balloons too. We need them both. We need them both right now. I mean, can we do the love balloons? Can we do the heart of hearts? I mean, the heart of hearts, I think, is more apt to this one because you have the Two of Cups. Oceanic champ, thank you for your extremely generous donation. Thank you so much. You have the Two of Cups, that initial meet, that initial excitement, Renee, that initial excitement. You're like, yes, this is awesome. This is so fun. I love that. The Two of Cups and the Six of Swords, making a journey into something new, making a journey from challenging into new, and with the love on there too, with the heart action on there. It's nice. That is nice indeed. Next to the sun illuminating, all of that good stuff. I think this is going to go fantastic. I think this is one of the, okay, other than getting like the Lovers and the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, I'm telling you, this is a strong read. This is pretty good. I mean, I think Samir's going to be calling it. I'm surprised Samir ain't over there right now, is what I'm saying. I'm surprised Samir isn't sitting at your house right now. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Renee, in other words, yes. In other words, yes. Leave it to me to make the most dramatic tarot reading in the history of mankind for our first date. But you know, that's what I do. That's what I do. You know, yeah, y'all have been around long enough. Y'all have been around long enough to know. All right, what's 2022 gonna bring? All right, let's find out what's happening with all of that stuff. All right, let's make sure we got the thing clicked correctly. Diane, what's 2020? Will I meet CH? All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what kind of interesting things we got. We can keep using the love deck. Come on. We can keep using the love deck. That is what's going to happen right now. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. How's Facebook going to run when everybody's banned for every little thing? I don't know. I'm banned on Facebook too. So, okay. I'm banned because I'm the tarot oracle. And apparently the tarot oracle is not a real person. So they said, you need to send, okay, so here's what they did on my Facebook. They said that you need to say, okay, never mind. All right. You know, screw Facebook. All right. Anyway, all right. What is 22 going to bring? Will I meet CH? Let's cut to the case. Let's cut to the chase. Five of Cups. CH is out. See, it seems like something's going on with CH, and they're just out of here. It seems that CH is a little bit challenged. CH may not be the CH that you're looking for. This may not be the droids that you're looking for, indeed. The Tower. 2022 is going to bring up basically a bunch of new stuff, and you're going to be pretty excited about it, is what I'm saying. The Tower is all sorts of good stuff if you don't like where you're going, what I'm saying, right? But the Tower around some challenging cards mean it could indeed be challenging. NH, thank you for your donation. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The Tower around some other challenging cards says 2022 is not going to bring CH. It's almost like CH is being written off in this reading. You're looking at a little bit of a challenge in the first couple of months. Everything can't be sunny all the time. You are going to be a little bit challenged. And I think that's okay. That is okay, because the Tower says, let's break down the stuff that has not been working for us, and let's make the stuff that will work for us. Because I think you have a lot of wasted time in your life. I think you have a lot of unoptimized stuff in your life, and I think it's time for you to give up some of that. I think CH may be part of that mixture. You know, it just may be part of that mixture is what it's saying right here. A little bit challenged. First 2 months, I think it's going to be challenged. After you get into March, I think things start looking better, and it looks pretty solid, pretty clean into October is what I'm saying. So March into October, it seems clean, clean, clean. And that is one of the key factors here, one of the key pieces here. So be ready, hang on, grab onto the railings, because you're going to need to hold on to those in the first couple of months of 2022. After that, you got it pretty clean. But CH looks kind of challenged within this concept, or within this construct that we sort of build here. Well, we had like 45 people staring at us. So, you know, we have 45 people staring at us over here. What is going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. You know, we should show a magic trick. You know, if you're new here, if you've never been here to the TO show, I hope you like it. If you do, hit that like and sub button. I greatly appreciate that. We got news. This is the only place you're going to get tarot news. I'll bottom line it for you. I'm going to tell you what to pre-order, what's good, what's bad, what to get on Amazon, where to get it, when all the good sales are, the best decks of the year. This is a place to learn about tarot, understand more about tarot, and all of this good stuff is going to happen with tarot on this channel. 2022 is going to be insane. It's going to be insane up in here is what I'm saying. All right. We got a little bit of a money trick here. Okay, look, I went to do I went to do some scratch offs. I was hoping to turn my $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 into more. You know what I mean? I get those scratch offs. I was hoping to get a little more money. I was hoping to get a little more money out of them scratch offs. But you know what happened? I didn't. What was my dream? You ask. Hayden, thank you for your donation. What was my dream? You ask. Well, my dream was to turn those into like $100 bills. But I mean, I didn't. I just said I didn't. I couldn't get my dream to be realized. I couldn't turn these $1 bills into $100 bills. But was it a dream? I think so. Was it possible? I think so. Is it something that maybe I could have done if I chose a better scratch offs, or if the scratch offs weren't out of stock all the time? I think so, but it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen, my friends. But that's always the dream, right? That's always the dream when you go and do all the scratch off stuff. But, you know, then there's reality. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, all right. Let's see. We got, does M love me? That was the next one. Fem, thank you for joining the stream. Does M really love me, and why do they love me? Well, if they love you because you're watching the Tarot Oracle show, of course. Come on. KD, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Philippe, what's going on? Lonnie is back. Lonnie, it is so good to see you. It is so good to see you. I appreciate you hanging out. Big Cleo, thank you for your donation. Caden, thank you for your donation. Crystals of Paint, thank you for your donation. And we got a big donation over PayPal to MS. Thank you for your donation as well. MS, let me know what your question is. Oceanic chap, let me know what your question is. We are rocking and cranking it up over here tonight. I'm just saying, this is a place to crank it up. Oh, well, you know, that sounds dirty, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, does M really love me? Why? Why? I don't know, but the tarot may, you know what I mean? YouTube user wants to see the queue. The queue's long. It is the TO show. I mean, I'm sorry. The queue is long. It is the TO show. We are, let's see, we're 3 away from NC, and then we got all of these. So you got YouTube user, YouTube user, YouTube user. I think before that, we got a YouTube user as well. So we got a bunch of YouTube users up in there, you know? You just don't gamble. Effie, that's what I'm saying. The dream is alive. Big Cleo, thank you for your other donation. The dream is alive. The dream is alive. Turning 1 to hundreds up in here. It's what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. Those are fake hundreds, by the way. You know how I know they're fake hundreds? Because it says copy. It says copy right there. You know, but so I paid $8 and I got like 100 hundreds or something like that. Anyway, they're fake, but they look pretty decent. Obviously, this thing isn't all shiny like a real 100, but you know, I mean, it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. It says copy right there too. You know, so it's, in other words, you don't want to give this to somebody to pay for something because they will beat you up. Okay. Anyway, all right. Let's see. All right. Does M really love me? Why do they love me? 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. I think they're in this in-between state is what I'm saying. I think they're in this in-between state between, you know, I like you, I appreciate you, but I'm not like just madly in love with you is what I'm saying. Salisbury, thank you for your donation. I'm just saying the 10 of Pentacles says they did, though. They do have some feelings. They do have some things going on. They're not bored with you quite yet is what I'm saying. They're not bored with you quite yet. The 10 of Wands, though, it says they're not really to make any commitment or any sort of big thing happening with this. This is somebody who likes a little bit of distance. They like a little bit of their own comfort zone. And you know what I'm saying? They don't want to just jump right in there. Knight of Swords says they have thought about it, though. They do have a good connection with you. Overall, I think that they really do have a great connection with you. 10 of Pentacles, this is something that makes them comfortable, is something that really, really makes them want to be around. But the 10 of Wands, it's difficult for this person to make that leap, that big leap, that final leap, the leap that you need in order to sort of get onto the next stage. Do they like you? Do they really appreciate you? Absolutely. But it just seems that this is a little too much for them to carry in a long-term kind of state. I think short-term would be great. Knight of Swords is a great little short-term card, you know? It's a great little short-term, fun little thing. But yeah, there you go. There you go, indeed. Crystals and Paint. What's going on over there? Crystals and Paint. Let's see how the January big Crystals and Paint. My cat survives. Oh my God, Crystals and Paint. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Man, if my cat was in a hospital, I'd be like, I'd have to skip the stream. I'd be so worried. All right. Lonnie, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Oceanic Chap, did you have a question? Let me see. Dream Oracle, something to check out, $30. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. All right. Let's skip over to Oceanic Chap and Zimmy on PayPal. What does Aries want me, the Gemini, to know? What is going on with all of that? Let's see. What is happening? Oceanic Champ, thank you again for your other donation. All right, what do you want me to know? What's going on? What's on, Baxter? What's on, Baxter? What you doing, buddy? What you doing, buddy? We got a special guest star tonight. Special guest star. We got Baxter up in here. Baxter is going to maybe doing a tarot read. Baxter, are you in the mood to do a tarot read, buddy? Are you in the mood for a tarot reading? What do you think? What do you think? All right, we got Baxter down here. Baxter, you want to do a tarot reading tonight? What do you think, Baxter? You ready for a tarot reading? You going to do one? Which deck do you want? You want a doggy deck, don't you? You want a doggy deck, don't you? Yeah. Well, you think? Which one? Which doggy deck do you want, buddy? Which doggy deck do you want? He can't. Baxter, while Baxter's choosing his deck, we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot for now. You're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. I mean, Baxter may do a reading tonight. I mean, I'm not promising anything. I'm not promising nothing, but Baxter may do a reading tonight. All right, I'm not ruling it out. I'm not ruling it out. That is Baxter is our official stream mascot. Okay, all right. Let's see what's going on. What does the Aries want the Gemini to know? You do have the Judgment card. This is interesting. Like, let's give it another shot. Let's give it another try. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, next to the Four of Swords. It's like one person wants a rebirth reincarnation. One person wants to give it another shot, wants to give it a try, wants to launch forward, wants to reach out, wants to get something going with this. Judgment, but the Four of Swords, it's like either they're restricted or one person doesn't want to participate, or it feels like there's something going on that's just not conducive to this happening in a sort of a long-term thing. Four of Swords is a rest and delay, a rest action kind of thing. And you see that sort of in the nest or in this restriction area as well. It's almost like that basically we want to get a rebirth and reincarnation, but we just can't. We want to get a new opportunity. We want to get some new things happening, some exciting things happening, but we just can't. We need to wait. We need to scan it. We need to figure out what is happening long term and make a better decision, right? It's almost like I'm overthinking it a little bit of an INTJ, right? I'm overthinking it a little bit, not enough action, too much thinking. It's almost like a reverse Knight of Swords is what I'm saying. Queen of Cups. It says there is some emotion involved here, and I think that's the key point. Maybe that's why you have this indecision. Maybe that's why you have this sort of being stuck. I don't know what to do. Maybe I need to redo it. There's too much emotion. The Queen of Cups is full of emotion. It's water of water. It is a ton of stuff happening with emotions here. Could be the instability. It could be a lot of stuff going on. King of Pentacles says the whole situation is a little too relaxed. It's a little too normalized. There's not enough movement, not enough action. And that's kind of what you see reinforced here. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation being stifled, being pulled back by this particular thing. It just feels like this is not something that could happen because we've gotten too comfortable. We've gotten too normalized with this. This is something that maybe needs to be stepped out of a comfort zone. Maybe we need to do something. We just haven't done it. Maybe emotions are clouding our better judgment. They're clouding our process. We aren't doing what we need to be doing. And that just seems to be the pattern up in here, right? The King of Pentacles being the last one. A little too much on the comfort side. If that's going to be okay, that's going to be okay. If it's not, we got to do something else, right? We got to make a decision. We got to get out of that inactivity. We have to get something going on with that. That's what I'm saying. Going on with that indeed. All right, let's see what else is going on. Speaking of going on, we got Zimmy over here. Zimmy wants to know, my VR Dungeon Smasher game be a success? Zimmy, let's see. Game be any good? All right. We got a Dungeon Master game with a VR. Nobody can refuse a good Dungeon Master game is what I'm saying. Especially when you get a Tarot in Wonderland, right? You get a little dungeon. Oh, you know what you need? Oh, screw this. I know the exact deck that we need right now. The exact deck that we need right now is the Questeros Tarot. The Questeros Tarot. This tarot right here. This is actually a D&D based tarot deck. So I think, Zimmy, this is going to be your deck. This is going to be your deck for sure. Absolutely. It is going to be amazing for this read. Now, let's see, Zimmy. What is happening? Dungeon Smasher. We're going to get the dungeon. We are going to do a lot of smashing in that dungeon, no pun intended. Ooh, the Death Knight coming in a little bit. A little bit of a Death Knight action. Okay, we're starting at level 55 with the Death Knight. You know the rules? You know the rules, Zimmy. We're starting at level 55 with this Death Knight. I'm just saying, we're going to come out of the Death Knight little dungeon thing, you know what I'm saying? A little training. We're going to do some outlands. We're do some outland dungeons and stuff. The Death Knight's coming in here. Now, I think the Death Knight says it does have a lot of good forward momentum, and that's what you want. That's what you want if you're going to smash dungeon. If you're going to be getting a game out there, the Death Knight says that changes are necessary. Changes are good, but that also kind of means that you need to update the game. You know what I'm saying? We need to keep the game updated, maybe a little patch here and there to keep that game updated, get it working. That's what I'm saying. I think you got some bugs to deal with. Bottom line, the Centaur, we are good with that. Got a little bit of Venus action there. I think that the Centaur kind of says. Basically, the Empress. This Empress kind of says that it is something that people like. It is something that people are just concerned with. They really like it. They want to come back to it. They want to load it. They want to come back the next day. They want to get some other people. They recommend it. Overall, the Valkyrie being here does say that the justice, sort of, that initial stage of getting it out there, getting it done, and putting it out into the public, I think gets some excitement, gets some things going. That's what I say. It gets some things going. So I like it. I like it overall. I'm going to say yes, that's a thumbs up. And now get your patches in. You got some bugs, get some patches in. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Get a little of the Death Knight action in there. You know what I'm saying? You may want to be a Frost Death Knight, maybe a Blood Death Knight. I don't know what you want to be, if you want a tank or DPS. I don't know. The Death Knight can't heal. So, theoretically the tank can heal, but whatever. Anyway, Julie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. With all of, I'm saying the Blood Death Knight can heal. It can heal. It's got a couple of attacks. Well, it's got one attack. Yeah, it's got one attack that heals quite a bit. I'm just saying, YouTube users got a triple shot up in here. Let's start that. Will it be a team manager in this year or next year? Which one is it? That is a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
All right. We know we're going to be a team manager. What I'm saying, we got this year is going to be right here. Next year is going to be right here. I like this year. I think that this year's pretty clean. Lord of Victory just says it all. It just comes through. It says, wow, that is, amazing. That is pretty strong. I like it. I think it's pretty solid. The Lord of Victory just comes in and says, yes, let's do that. Absolutely, let's do that. So there you go. There we go. Lord of Victory says this year we will be a team manager in 2022. 2022. This will be good for COVID time. That's it. That's it. They look amazing, but they're not tarot. The titles aren't tarot. But if you watch my review, that deck actually has a ton of great redefinitions and great symbolism built into it. I'm just saying it's pretty solid. It is pretty solid. Will I get an 8+4 schedule starting in February? I guess that's a 12, 8+4. I don't know. All right, 8+4 starting in February. Will I get this schedule? Will I not get this schedule? We can keep with the mini Thoth and Jade. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Dream Machine my page. That's it. That is it. You got to get a little Death Knight action in there. You get a Blood Death Knight, get some healing attacks in there. Go challenge some warriors and on the battlefields. All right, let's see. Maria, thank you for your donation. Maria, it's been a minute. Maria, it has been a minute. How are you doing? Like Maria, it's been a minute. I'm just saying. Joe, welcome back. How you doing? All right. Well, let's say 8+4 schedule starting in February. Am I going to get it? No, it doesn't look like that. It looks like that we have a little bit of a disappointment right in the center aisle here. We are sort of moving towards that. I do think that we get it, but not February. Absolutely not February. 8+4 schedule feels like that we have a little bit of sort of a too aggressive, or it's a little bit too soon. We're challenging towards it. We're moving quickly in it, right? Got the nice fiery action that we need in it, but then there's a little bit of a disappointment and sort of just a peace. We've come to a peace, not truce, a peace. The peace here to me me says that we just have a little bit of negotiation to do, right? A little bit of negotiation to do to get this out. Maybe we're replacing somebody. Maybe there's somebody else that wants that. We're in competition with that. But we have a little bit of bad news. We are able to get it, but it seems to be a little more negotiation required to get in there. 8-4, yeah? A little more negotiation to get that. It seems like it's a not super duper easy to get. The bottom line, right? The bottom line, not super duper easy to get. All right, Amy coming in. Amy, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. If you don't know who Amy is, Amy, you need to go check out Amy's site. Amy has the wonderful, amazing, okay, by the way, this is one of the top decks of 2021. If you don't have the Little Buddha Tarot, you need to pick up, bottom line, the Little Buddha Tarot. Just go to Push Kitty, what was it? Andrew will link it. Go to Push Kitty Creations over there. And you need to pre-order the Alice Tarot deck too, because oh my God, that is the no-brainer tarot of the decade is what that is. That is, I mean, I've seen a lot of Alice in Wonderland tarot decks, including Baba Studios, but the one that Push Kitty is creating right now, the one that Amy is creating right now is like devastating. Like I opened the web page and my mouth just stayed open for like probably a good 5 minutes. Like, oh my God, like where the hell has this been? I need this in my life. Can I get this immediately? Anyway, I'm just saying, this most amazing looking deck ever that maybe I've seen in this entire year, in a year. So I can't wait for that thing. That's going to be pretty cool. Anyway, all right. Happy Sunday indeed to you. All right. General career. Where are we going? Where are we going with this career stuff ahead? And 5 of Wands says you are in a hot market right now. Bottom line, you're in a hot market. You need to understand this is a hot market right now. So you're going to have to pull out all the stops in order to get where you need to be as far as career goes. And that is tarot creation. That is the day-to-day job. There are a lot of competition factors coming in. 2022 is going to be a little bit bigger on competition than you had anticipated. And I think that you're going to kind of be, kind of need to pursue that 120%. Absolutely. King of Pentacles says money, not going to be a problem. 2022 money, not going to be a problem. Not at all, right? Not at all. King of Pentacles is such a relaxing, confident, beautiful card for career. King of Pentacles is so amazing for a career. Queen of Cups is right next to it, right? I mean, literally, Queen of Cups is the emotion, is the passion. You get the unique perspective and the unique possibility to pursue your passions. Not everybody can do that. So many people are stuck in a 9-to-5 job. So many people are just stuck in this passionless, boring, drama-filled place, and they just don't have the opportunities to pursue their real passions. But you do. 2022 is going to be the year. It's going to be your year to pursue all of your passions. That Alice deck is going to be an insane hit. You're going to put that on Kickstarter and get like a gazillion people. Like you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't fill all those orders. I'm going to have to hire somebody. It is going to be insane. You're going to have so many great decks this year. This is going to be your year. King of Pentacles, again, money, not a problem, guaranteed. Chariot says, keep the motion going. Keep rolling. Don't let the train slow down. Don't let the train stop. You want to keep this thing going, right? The next deck, the next opportunity, the next idea, the next big plan. Keep it going. I think if you rest, you're just going to get out of this groove that you're in. The groove that you're in is 100% success, basically, at this point. And again, we get to pursue our passions. You're in a unique place. Not everybody gets the opportunities that you have created for yourself. Not everybody gets these types of things because they don't work as hard as you do. So I'm just saying your work, everything, your ideas, your inspiration, all your cool things that you have come up with, that you've created are really going to come out and make the way toward a big success for you in 2022. Anyway, Rose has a reading for career. Tonight is reading tonight is reading a D. Did I skip NC? Where's NC at? We got a step done NC, right? Okay, we need NC first. What's coming up next for me in love? Let's kind of see what is going on with all of that love stuff. We do like love. I mean, love is in the air. Love is in the air. We have not done the animal tarot in a minute. I mean, we have not done the animal tarot in a minute. So we're going to have to do that. You know, I got bad news, though. I got bad news. It looks like Baxter is not going to read for us today. I think Baxter says that he is on break and he does not want to read today. Baxter does not want to read. He is under the table. He's under the tarot tower. We have tarot tower, and then we have Baxter. Baxter said, I'm not in the mood to read. I just want to hang out and relax today. I'm just saying, I just want to hang out. I just want to relax today. I don't think Baxter is going to be in the mood to read, but that's going to be okay. But we'll get Baxter. We'll get Baxter his favorite deck. And then maybe he'll read for us tomorrow. So, you know, you just gotta do that. All right. Anyway, what's coming up next for me in love? NC wants to know, what kind of things do we got going with love? How can we get more love? What kind of ideas and opportunities do we have coming in 2022 for love? All right. I mean, you get the 5. Ooh, you got that. You know. Ooh. Okay. This is like an ex coming back, but it just doesn't work. It's like an ex comes back, we give it a shot, right? We try it out, and this is not going to be something that works out long term. It's kind of rough. NC, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Baxter can back me up over here. Baxter's the official mascot of the channel. I think Baxter will back me up over here. We got a little bit of a conflict. We have a little bit of hopes and dreams for an ex. I think an ex is coming back into our life, into the opportunity, right? A little bit of an opportunity here that just doesn't work out, that we just have to abandon, that we just can't really go for 100% with that. It does seem that we have a little conflict. We try to resolve it. We try to get everything working, everything functional with this ex that comes into our life, but it just doesn't work, basically. That's it. So if you're looking for next in love, you do have the other opportunity, somebody that we have seen before, that we have known before. We're trying to get into a relationship with that, but it just doesn't work out in the long run. And that's what is coming up in next. In the skinny jeans, people are crazy with fashion in Italy. Okay. All right. I guess so. You know, I'm not going to fit in skinny jeans. I'm a fat man reading tarot cards on the internet. And me and skinny jeans don't mix. That's not a good combo. That is not a good combo for me. Just saying, you know. I'm just going to tell you now. That is not a good combo. All right. We're going back to the tower, which is not stretch. Okay. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. We're going back to the tarot tower. Baxter's not going to work out for us tonight. Baxter's on vacation. Baxter's like, why you? I'm on vacation. I need to take my he says I need to take my vacation. You know what I'm saying? All right, can we do this one? Ooh, this one. By the way, if you don't know what that is, if you don't know that, where have you been? It's the Meraki Tarot, my friends. Meraki Tarot, one of the best decks of 2021. That's what I'm saying. YouTube user, thank you for your 18th donation tonight. I appreciate that. Volley Faye, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. You like animal decks the best. That's what I'm saying. If you like animal decks the best, you would like the Echoes of Nature. You would really like the Echoes of Nature, because I'm going to reprint that one day. Okay. Let's see. Rose wants a little bit of a general career. How can we do this? How can we manage this? 3 of Swords. Interesting. Chariot and the Fool. This is an adventure that needs to be chased. There's something that's laid out there that's waiting for you that needs to be chased. Is what I'm saying. What could that be? Now, let's talk. It could be a certification. It could be an opportunity at work that's been sitting there waiting for you. It could be a new job opportunity. It could be something clean, something easy, something that's been sitting there waiting and you just haven't pounced on it yet. Something needs to be chased. You have the Chariot with the Fool. That is a hardcore double movement card. It's impossible to ignore these, right? When you have this strong of a signal, you have this strong of a hint, it's impossible to ignore that. Something needs to be chased. 3 of Swords says rightfully so. This is something that may look a bit challenging, may look not so pleasant, but you have to chase it anyway. This can't be ignored. It can't be ignored. The Three of Swords. This is something I don't want to engage in. I don't want to do. I'd like to cut it out, but it needs to be chased. It needs to be pursued anyway. So that's basically the quick read. It's quick read. This needs to be pursued and chased. You need to go forth. Now, the Fool says there's a degree of uncertainty with it. And you knew this. That's why the Three of Swords is here. It's like, hey, I'm not sure what to do. I'm uncertain about what to do. What the hell do I do with all this stuff? That, you got to chase it anyway. You got to pursue it anyway. That's going to be the big factor here. And definitely don't ignore that. If you ignore that, then, you're going to have a little bit of a regret later, it seems, with that. Anyway, YouTube user. I finally have control within. What? Is that even possible? Is that even possible? You have control within? What is going on with that? All right. I mean, YouTube user has reached a new level. YouTube user, if you have control of N, you have reached a new level of Zen right now. I mean, you have reached like a Zen level that nobody has seen before. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is up in the house here. Okay. All right. What do they feel for me? Page of Cups and the Hermit. You have done something. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, but you did something, and you indeed have some level of differentiation here. Page of Cups. It's almost like they've adopted a childlike emotions with you. Maybe they almost have a crush on you. They're like YouTube user. I have a big crush on YouTube user right now. That's what I'm saying, right? Page of Cups. I got like this little little teenage crush on YouTube user right now. Maybe you did something. They got a little bit of a crush going with that. They got a little crush on you here. Hermit. It feels like they feel alone like this. It feels like they're a little bit not as confident as they need to be right now. I think they're in a vulnerable position. I really do. That Hermit card next to the page, I'm in a vulnerable position right now. I think you do have a level of control that you have not had before. 8 of Pentacles, work it. Work it. They like you. They like it. A little bit of a crush on you. They like you. Work it. You know what I'm saying? Work it, girl. Work it. Is what I'm saying. Just go get it and work it to the bone down over there. No pun intended. Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you. We're going to expect from him, M. Let's find out what him, M is going to do. What they got plans. What kind of thing is going on with him, M? All right. It sounds like a hymn, like a church hymn. No, I don't think so. All right. We'll find out. Let's go with the Labanco Tarot, my friends. That's the one we need. We need more Labanco in our life. More Labanco makes it better. Now, this does have some weird looking pictures in it. So, warning, you've been warned. Weird looking pictures coming on in. But hey, that's the way it goes. You have a crush on T.O. Well, I'm kind of, speaking of Christina's, I got a Christina of my own, but with a C. All right, we're going to expect from N. Let's say him. Let's expect from him, M. Let's find out. We're going to expect from a him. Him. Okay. Empress, I like it. A level of stability. I think that's nice. I think that's pretty decent. Level of stability with the Empress. I like that a lot, especially around Death Page Wands and the Star. This is a nice little thing you got going. This is a nice little thing you have going. This is not bad at all. I'm just saying when the Star comes out, that is pure magic. I mean, you're asking about somebody, you're asking, you know what I'm saying? You're asking about a connection or feelings or where's it going? The Star is so powerful. It is such a great card. It really makes the grade, especially with the Empress on the other side. Now, you are bookended by quite possibly the 2 best cards in the deck for a relationship. That's what I'm saying, for a connection. Caden, thank you for the donation. So these bookends make the grade. All you need is a Lovers in between, which you don't have. You have Death and a Page of Wands. This is something where it's going to be difficult to do the right thing. It's really going to be difficult to do the right thing because I think both of y'all are on different pages. You know what I mean? They're over here, you're over there. You're in different sort of ranges, different sort of locations sometimes. It feels like that this needs to happen. There's a lot of stumbling blocks that could be up here, right? We need to be careful. Death says, as is, we need to do some alterations to make this work. So if expecting something from them, I think that they're sort of winging it. I don't think they have a master plan. I think that they do want to do something. Empress and the Star is insane for bookending the reading. Page of Wands says they're not really sure what to do, though. Val Mary, thank you for your donation. They're not sure what to do at all. So you're going to have to kind of guide them a little bit. I'm sorry. You're going to have to guide them. You're going to have to sort of, let them know where to go, what to be, and stuff like that. I think you're going to have to guide the way a little bit. Be the star for this one. Be the star for this one. I think that's going to be big, because if you don't, you're going to get a little bit of an unexpected spin on this interaction here. And I don't think you want the unexpected spin. So give a hint about what you want to do. You know what I mean? A little bit of a hint, a little bit of a, going forth with that. Are they only paid readings? Well, it's free after I get through the paid readings. Unfortunately, I guess fortunately, I have a 60 paid readings a night. So I probably should, take the word free. I do free. There are some nights where I get like almost no donations. I'm being serious. There are some nights where I get like a few donations and then I do a couple of free. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, all right, Kaden wants to know. Last time I had the best love reading. Is it possible to read the way he looks and his personality, hoping for a dominant one? All right. Get a dominant personality, get it going, get it thrown down. Let's see, we can keep using the Labanco Tarot. Keep using the Labanco Tarot. Get it done, get it out there, get it thrown out. I mean, everybody's like, this is a pretty deck. I agree with you. MS, I still owe you a reading. And MS, let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see, what kind of personality did they have? You had some great cards. You had some great cards on that. But now we want a little bit more going in. All right. The way he looks, his personality, hopefully for a dominant one. Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords, and the Six of Wands. I think you meet this person on a day-to-day things that you do every day. Like you do the same things every day. You have similar activities. You have common activities day to day, right? And I think this is where you meet this person. How do I know? Wheel of Fortune. That is such a strong card when meeting somebody new. What you do on a day-to-day basis, that could be work. That could be going to Starbucks in the morning to grab a latte. That could be going to Walmart to get the groceries on Friday or Wednesday or whatever. I'm just saying that the Wheel of Fortune says day-to-day activities is where we meet this person, how it goes. Ace of Cups says it is a good meet. Now, this is a person that is very emotional. They wear their emotion on the sleeves. So you're going to be able to tell if they like you. You're going to be able to tell where they're at. You're going to be able to tell how they react to you and how they feel with you already. I think that's going to be strong. Ace of Cups says they are a little bit on the emotional side. That's going to be okay. Six of Swords. This is a dominant personality. This is somebody that needs to be sort of thrown in, that needs to be sort of in charge of something. Six of Swords is sort of the person that drives the boat, that gets it going, that drives into it and knows where they're going, knows what they're doing. And the Six of Wands, they are generally a success. They have a lot of different successful things that they do, a lot of positive things that they bring into the world. And I think this is a dominant one indeed. They're driving that boat from the Six of Swords, and they are a literal success, both in business and a lot of other things. You know what I mean? A lot of other things going on with that. Big Cleo, will YR ask me to be his girlfriend this year? Let's find out, Big Cleo. If YR is going to come through, he's going to come through with the donation of the girlfriend. The boyfriend, is that a boyfriend? The boyfriend donation. You're going to get a little maybe a Six of Pentacles up in here. Six of Pentacles, lovers, a little bit of a Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. I can do that. I can do all of that. I'm just saying. Anyway, MS, are you in chat? MS, I do not see your thing. I do not see your thing. Let me see. Let me take a break. I got a PayPal donation from somebody, and I don't see them in chat. Is that Maza B? No, that's not Maza B. Maza B was a different name. Glad to be here. Minnie. Oh, let me message this person real quick. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see. Message. Okay. Hang on. I got to message this person. Hi. What is your question? Thanks. Okay. All right. Okay, so I messaged them on PayPal. Maybe I'll get them. Maybe I'll message them on PayPal. Anyway, all right. They're going to ask us to be the girlfriend this year. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and Seven of Wands. Oh, it's you, Mania. Okay, Mania, thank you so much. Mania, let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. Okay, I just messaged you on PayPal. Anyway, yeah, I just messaged you on PayPal to get your question. You can type it in chat if you want. Okay, Seven of Wands says they don't really want a relationship right now. They don't want a relationship right now. Something's going on with that. You got a little bit of a too concerned, too. You need to let this relationship, you need to let this connection go forth as it goes. You need to let it go. Let it go. Let it be. Let it exist. I think if we try to rush it along, we have some expectations. I think it just doesn't make any sense right now, right? Too concerned. We're too worried about it. We're too sort of guided. We need to do this. We need to do that. I don't think that works long term for you. Knight of Pentacles. Let the connection be what it is. Don't try to move it along. Don't try to have any expectations, because then you kind of come across as a little more, not needy, but a little more sort of, waiting for something, and then sort of more upset, more anxious, more anxiety. I don't think that works for you. Seven of Wands says, let it be. Let that distance separate. If it needs to be, let the distance be. And let things go, let things develop, let things grow as they need to, and not be too concerned about them being anything like that, right? How does Sail feel about me? All right, thank you for your donation. Again, you are a little bit in the queue here. It is kind of a long queue. It is the TO show. Crystal's in pain when my cat survived. She's currently in the animal hospital. Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. I'm so sorry to hear about that. I mean, I'm such a cat fan. I hate to see the cat. Hate to see any cat injured, hurt, or anything like that. Let's get a good kitty deck. And see about that. All right, we have this beautiful cat deck over here. Sorry, Baxter, I had to disrupt Baxter because Baxter was in the way of me getting to the Tarot Tower number 2. But Baxter's now moved, and Baxter's okay now. Okay, you're moving and producing, going through filming next. Okay, Christine, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I see it. All right, Crystal's in pain. Wants to know, is the kitty going to be all right? Let's find out about that. Now, obviously, entertainment purposes only. This is only an entertainment reading, so we need to see what's happening with that. I think so. I think the kitty's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. I think the kitty will survive. This is just an entertainment reading again. Let me say it like for the 50th time. This is not medical advice. I'm not giving you a medical reading. I'm just saying, I think a thumbs up, the kitty's going to be okay. Reason I say that is because we have the Chariot and the Page of Swords. We do have a Chariot and a Page of Swords. Almost like that we get news that's going to be good from this. We have the Chariot. In other words, the kitty is able to keep moving. The kitty is able to get back on their feet, get back to normal. And the Seven of Pentacles, right? The work that we're doing, the work that's being done is productive. The work is successful. The work is productive. Now, there is a level of concern, a level of worry, a little bit of a Nine of Swords action over here with the Devil. Don't be super concerned. Definitely don't be too worried. I think everything is going to be all right. I think, again, entertainment, I think everything's going to be all right, though. You got the Devil, a little bit too much concern, a little bit too much worry. It's rightfully so. It is our cat. It is our best friend. And it sucks when anybody is sick. That's our best friend or family members. 7 says the work is being done well. We're putting in the productive work. The Chariot says they're going to get moving once again. And the Page of Swords says we're going to get a communication that's going to let us know that everything is going to be okay. All right. I think it's going to be all right. I think everything is going to be dandy. It looks pretty good. Crystal, I know that's challenging. I know that sucks. Man, I'm really, 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 really sorry. Man, if Salem was in the hospital, I'd be a wreck is what I'd be. I would be an absolute wreck. Anyway, does YR have romantic feelings for me? Let's stay on the cat deck. And find out what YR is doing. So we already saw that YR is a little bit hesitant on, sort of getting in there. Let's let it roll. Let's let the relationship roll in the direction that it needs to roll. That's going to be all right. It'll be okay indeed. For now, let's see what's happening. Oh my. Justice. Man, we got Justice. We got a little bit of an 8 of Swords. man, it just feels like no. It feels like that this is challenged, like they have somebody else that they're chasing, or they have some other thing that they're doing, or we're trying to get, sort of anybody else or somebody else, or there are some things happening in the background we're just not aware of. You do have a 9. The 9 is concerned. It is worry. We are worried about this. We're sort of concerned about where it's going, where we are. It's kind of reinforcing the last reading where we're trying to make this into something. We want this to be something, but it is in fact just sort of, its own entity and all of this other stuff, right? We have a little bit too much worry, a little bit too much concern. And it does feel that you are in a restricted place where you can't do anything about it. You can't make this person love us. We can't have any feelings. We can't make them do anything with that. Justice says, let it again sort of balance out. Let it just sort of be okay. Let it exist and wait for things to happen and sort of, show them that you like them. Show them that you appreciate them. Show them that you're interested, and see where they go, right? We can't sort of make somebody be in love with us. We can't sort of make somebody have feelings with us. Do they have a connection with us? I think they do have a good connection with us, but letting ourselves sort of, be vulnerable, be available, and see what they do about it is sort of key right now. I know sort of similar to the other read, but that we're sort of getting the same type of hints with here. Val Mary, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. I'm getting the same type of hints. Big Cleo. Anyway, good luck with this connection. I really like the connection overall. Anyway, how will Salisbury? How will January be? Before we do that, we need to get MS on PayPal. MS on PayPal had a question. This is read. All right. Deserve perfect reading. So there you go. All right. MS here. How does Sahil feel about me? Let's find out. Let's use everybody's favorite deck. You know why? Because it's my deck. I'm just saying it's my deck. Let's use my favorite deck because it's my deck. Come on. If my deck wasn't my favorite deck, something's wrong with the world, is what I'm saying. Something's wrong with the world tonight. I can't have my favorite deck be my deck. Okay. All right, let's find out what is going on with that. MS wants to know, how do they feel about me? Decisions, emotions. Oh, nice. This is somebody who really gets interested in a good connection. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who really gets interested in a good connection. We're here on Salisbury, and then Val Mary, you're down here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're 8 away, and then you got 2 reads. Anyway, this is somebody that makes good, solid connections. They make good, solid connections, is what I'm saying. King of Cups, it's like, man, they really have a lot of sort of a unique perspective on relationships. They have a unique perspective on feelings too. And they sort of come at everything in a unique way. Emperor being reversed. This is somebody who doesn't really take a lot of command and take charge and go forward and be independent. They're kind of sort of in the mode of doing their own thing. I think they're unique enough to where it's kind of hard to sort of get a good read on them. Kind of hard to get a good read on this person. King of Cups said they are a little bit emotionally isolated too tonight sometimes. A little bit isolated where you can't read them. You can't understand what they're seeing, what they're feeling, and it's hard to get a good read. Two of Pentacles does say that they do like you. This is the decisions. They wouldn't be talking to you. They wouldn't be interacting with you if they did not like you, if they did not appreciate your time, your spirit, and they have a lot of good things going with that. Two of Pentacles into the King of Cups says they need to sort of figure out where they're going and what they're doing because, again, they're lost a lot of times. They're not a person that takes command, takes charge. Emperor reversed. Queen of Pentacles says they're sort of looking for something that's stable, looking for a bit of stability and predictability, and a lot of times they just can't find it. But if you're willing to put up with that, I think it'd be okay connection, a good, pretty decent connection. Overall, I mean, they like you. They like you to be around you. They wouldn't be talking to you if they didn't like you. Overall, they like you. Pretty solid connection with that MS. Thank you again for your donation or PayPal. Appreciate you. All right, let's see what else is going on here. We got MS out of there. We got how would January be? We got Caden coming in with another one. Caden, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see what is going on. What's going on? How will January be for Salisbury? Oh, man. Let's find out. What kind of January do you have up? What kind of January do you have on schedule tonight? We're in January. 10 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles is back. 9 of Swords. January is going to be a monumental waste of your frickin' time is what I'm saying. January it's going to be a massive waste of your time if you are not careful. And I think sometimes, you have to be super careful and very sort of cognizant about what you're doing in January, because I think you got too many things going on. There's too many activities, too much excitement. You need to focus on the goal. You're going to waste a lot of time and you're going to regret it in February. Bottom line, 2 of Pentacles, it is a time to choose what your goals are, what your things are. Okay, let me tell you right now, Salisbury, you need to go forth and immediately create sort of a vision board or a goal board to where you have your goals written out, you have your timelines written out, and you're working towards them. If you don't, the rest of the year is going to have a problem because the 10 of Wands says you have this distraction, this other distraction, just too much going on. And if you don't focus on the goals, you're going to have a problem. And here it is right here, the 9 of Swords. This is something where you're going to regret this. You need to get the goals, you need to work towards those, and you need to so solidly focus on these. That is how January will be. It'll be a lot of distractions that will waste every minute of your time. All right, Lonnie, thank you again for your generous donation. Look at this. Reconcile with the Gemini. Does they still want to work things out? Let's find out what is going on with that. What is happening with this Gemini? Ooh, if I'm going to get a reconciliation with a Gemini, I am going to use the deck of the year. The deck of the year last year, at least. I mean, it's a reprint, whatever. This is the Mons Tarot. You know what I'm saying? We need to focus on the Mons Tarot tonight because this is going to be a good one. We're going to do a couple of reads with this. Don't worry. It'll be around. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on in. Come on in. If you haven't hit that like and a sub button, by the way, go ahead and do that. I appreciate that because I'm just saying. I am just saying. It helps me bring in new people to the stream. Some new people, new excitement, bring in the family, expand our happy family a little more. I greatly appreciate that like and sub. It lets YouTube know that I don't suck. And that way it brings in more people, more excitement, more people to talk to, more people to hang out, make new friends. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is important. All right. Let's see about the Mons Tarot now. We need some reconciliation with a Gemini. Does he want to work things out? High Priestess, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. This is something where they're willing to go a certain amount of effort to do that. Yeah, a certain amount of effort to do that. I think that's pretty solid, right? High Priestess says that this Gemini is a true Gemini. Dexter, what are you doing? This Gemini is a true Gemini. They have their own sort of duality about them, and it's hard to get a read on them because of that. I think they have a duality about them. One day they're this, the next day they're that. I think you do see that, and it is difficult to figure out, like, what is the focus, where are we at, what is going on with this particular individual. You're having a rough time with that. High Priestess says they do have a lot of secrets that we have to sort of pursue and get through. 3 of Pentacles, hey, they're willing to work on it. They are. They're willing to put a certain amount of effort into it. Not a ton, but they're willing to put a certain amount of effort into it. I don't think it's going to be a problem. 3 of Pentacles, we got teamwork. We're sort of doing that. But the 3 of Pentacles, they're bringing in demands. They're bringing in expectations. So they're like, okay, Lonnie, I'm willing to work things out and put in this amount of effort, but you need to do this. You need to do that. You need to change. You need to be a little more like I want you to be, bringing in expectations, bringing in specifications, sort of handing it in there. I'm willing to work with you, but on these terms. Two of Swords, you still have the duality to deal with. And if you don't understand the duality, if you don't sort of, get in that in the mind and understand that you may be dealing with something different tomorrow than you did yesterday, the Two of Swords says that duality is going to come bite you because it's difficult to focus on which one. It's difficult to sort of negotiate this thing out. And again, it's hard to get a read on kind of their stability and their steadiness, because I don't think their stability and steadiness is around very often. Four of Cups overall says right now it's going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult with this individual. You're going to have to put in the work. You have to put in the effort. You may have to do the expectations. You may have to change according to what they kind of want in here. You may have to sort of learn some of their secrets, sort of get in there and sort of be, that's the way it goes. Overall, I think there's a good possibility to do that if you're willing to work on it, if you're willing to modify, give them some wiggle room here. I think overall it looks decent. It looks decent indeed. With the stipulations that I named out. Anyway, and those are a lot of stipulations, but that's the way it is. Seed and Sickle limited edition Oracle deck. Ooh, that looked pretty cool. I remember that one. That was on the news one time. Anyway, Oceanic Champ coming in with another dono. Oceanic Champ, you're so generous. I greatly appreciate you. I love you, Oceanic Champ.
I love you.
Oceanic Chap wants to know, let's see, what is it? How does Aries feel about me? The Gemini, Someone's doing Oracle, check out. Okay, how does the Aries feel about me in the Gemini? Okay, Aries and the Gemini, how does Aries feel about me? What does Aries want the Gemini to know? Let's see, Oceanic Chap. I'm not sure which one I did. Let's do, how does the Aries feel about me, I guess? What do they want me to know? How do they feel about me? Let's sort of see what is going on with this. By the way, if you don't know what this deck is, probably because I don't use it that much anymore. It's kind of gotten overshadowed by all the new fancy stuff. There's something new here every day, my friend. Something new here every day in the tarot world. I got a new unboxing, new 4K flip through every freaking day. So it's hard to get all the old decks back out. Anyway, what do they want me to know? How do they feel about me? Kind of a combo here. Queen of Swords, Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. If you can sort of fake things for a little bit. Shirley S., thank you for your donation. If you can fake things for a little bit, Yin, thank you for your donation. You're going to be okay with it. You're going to be okay with it. You may need to hardline this connection. In other words, you may need to say, hey, this is how I want it. This is what I want. Queen of Swords it. Lay everything down on the table. Lay down the law. I think that'll do you a lot of good with this. Ten of Swords. You may have to give it up for a while. You may have to just completely disconnect from this for a while in order to make it work. Not saying not just, boot them to the street or anything. You may have to disconnect your emotions from it. You know what I mean? Get that train. The two trains are connected. You disconnect them. You may have to disconnect your emotions a little bit from this. You may have to sort of give up and then let it ride. Let it do its own thing and let them come back. The Nine of Pentacles says overall, this is a strong connection. It just needs some nurturing. It needs some care. It needs some feeding. It needs a little more bird feed, apparently. Two of Wands. It says you're best off seeing everything from a distance and being emotionally disconnected from it, right? The Two of Wands, dominion, sort of looking at my domain. I'm not sure what to do about it. I do have possibilities, but I'm not sure how to chase it. Ten of Swords, let me release it entirely in order to make it work. And that is something. Release our emotions, release our expectations, release a lot of things from this in order to make it work. Because if we stay connected, it seems like it could be dragged into the mud. Nine of Pentacles says overall the connection is pretty solid. I like it in this read, but it is something where I have to be a little bit distant from it, something like that, as well as it goes. Anyway, thank you again for your readings. I appreciate that. Julie, is Monique and C in a relationship? Are they broken up? Are they in a relationship? Are they broken up? What happened with that? Some of the news books says I'm a Taurus, so confusing. You're born on the cusp. Christina with a K. Yeah, that is confusing. When you're born on a cusp, there are indeed some books that say that it's a really powerful connection to the new sign that you're currently in. And then other books say something completely different. So I agree with you. That it is confusing indeed. You got two majors here, Devil's Sun and the Nine of Pentacles is back for here. You know, I think they're broken up. Okay? The reason I say that is because we have some weird cards here. The Devil into the Sun. I think some secrets were revealed in this connection, and it produced a lot of drama, a lot of angst, a lot of bad things in here, and it has to be worked out. And I think they're trying to work it out, but I don't think they're going to be able to work it out. I think there's some hard things to do in this connection right here. I think they're either broken up or they are just on the fritz at this point. The Devil and the Sun illuminates all of the devil's secrets. The sun illuminates the devil's intention. The sun illuminates the reality which has been hidden for so long, that has been sort of stealthily done for so long. And then you have a Nine of Pentacles. You're in a bird cage. You're not on the way that you thought you were. And I think that things are on the fritz and or broken up, or something bad's going on over there. I don't think it's smooth. You don't have the Two of Cups followed by the Lovers, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. It just looks challenging indeed. Why doesn't Andrea talk to me? I don't know. You know, Maria, I'll talk to you. Welcome to the Tarot Oracle Show, Maria. I missed you. I miss Maria. Maria, it's been a minute. It has been a minute. Let's go for a new deck over here. We're going right now for the Curious Creatures. Everybody loves that. You know who especially loves the Curious Creatures is Baxter. Baxter's under the table. Baxter's trying to take a nap, but I keep saying his name. Every time I say Baxter's name, he's like, oh, what do you want? What do you want, Mr. Tarot Reader dude? Aren't you busy? Aren't you busy right now reading tarot? Why do you keep saying my name? Okay, he just gives me that look like, you know, leave me alone. All right, anyway, why doesn't Andrea want to talk to me? Four of Cups, of Tower, and Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody that appears to be hurt. They appear to be hurt. They appear to be, the structural integrity of what you two have appears to be on the outs. The Tower has crumbled. This structure is just not there. It's more challenge than maybe you had realized or what you had expected. The Four of Cups are just not in the mood right now. Everything is sort of crumbling down around us. We can rebuild it though, right? The Tower, as all my books, I say, what comes after the Tower? That's going to be the card to read. And that card is the Seven of Pentacles. This is something that needs to be nurtured. This is something that able to be recreated after the Tower falls down. Seven of Pentacles says we can indeed rebuild it, but it's going to be some work. It is going to be some work. Basically, there's some drama over there. The connection is not solid. They don't want to talk to you right now. The Four of Cups, they're rejecting it. They're rejecting this offer, rejecting the communication. And I think the structural integrity of what you two have is very volatile right now indeed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe let it crumble down. Maybe find out what is going on. Why is the Tower here? And get the Seven of Pentacles, the rebuilding process. Maybe this is something that can be fixed and repaired. Definitely communication is going to be key, right? If they're going to ghost you, let them ghost you for a little bit and then come back later. Ghost you for a little bit and come back later is the way I say, right? NC, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. It's SC that deck is going to pack. Okay, all right. We got YouTube user next. Career question below. YouTube user, what is going on in your career over there? What's going on? It might to switch my status permanently work from home. A bid. How seniority? Will I get 8 to 4? Okay, we just did that. And will I get the 8 to 4? All right. So let's answer that question with a simple yes and no. Look, a simple yes and no. All right. Let's see what is happening there. What is going on? Chariot, Ten of Wands, and the King of Swords. Man. Oh, you know, yeah, this is something that you can get, but it takes some sacrifice. That's for sure. Ten of Wands. This is something that you know, that they know you want it, but they're not able to give it to you. Maybe some guilt involved, not able to get it to you. King of Swords, they need to be the manager. They need to make the decision. They need to make some things happen with this. Chariot says they want you to put it in there. Or when you put it in there, it sounds terrible. Chariot says they want to get that movement started. They do want to get the movement going, but they can't. They can't. This is something that's too much too soon. They need to be a manager. They need to be in control, and they can't be in control with this. This is something that they can't control. They can't either give you, or they're going to have to negotiate it out with somebody else. You're going to have to give them time to work on this. Give them time to work on it. Give them the opportunity, and I think that they'll try the best that they can here. But this is a pain in the butt for them, no doubt about it. It is a pain in the butt for them. You're going to have to realize that, because that's kind of rough sometimes. When you do want to do something and, you just can't get it done, it is a bit of a challenge. YouTube user question below again, number 2. But you to become a team manager, any deals to promote competition is fierce. What circumstances will become the team this year? Won't be easy. All right. What circumstances do I have where I can become a team manager? By the way, we're ending soon. It is 7:40. It is 7. We're going to go to 7:40. We still got like a gazillion donations to do. All right. Let's see what's going to happen with that. Another one's in the Hermit. What circumstances? You're going to have to show your independence clearly. Your independence, showing it off, showing your ability to lead by yourself, right? Where I don't ask any questions. I know where to look for things. I know how to chase things. I know where to go with things. The Hermit and the Knight of Wands. I have the fiery aspect that I need from this, and I'm able to get that done. So I'm able to get the job done. I'm able to get the job done independently. And independently is the key here. The more independence they see, the more self-reliance they see is going to be very, very important here, because this is almost like they're looking for you to lead, looking for you to make the big connection, make the big leading things and get it done, and then they'll be pretty happy with that. So the more they see you lead, the better off you are. Caden will adopt kids in the future if I get married. Let's see what kind of children we got. Ooh, that'd be fun. Be fun indeed. Let's go with this beautiful, gorgeous, amazing deck over here, otherwise known as the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Let's see what is going on. Can I get some kiddos in the future? We have so many great child cards. Let's see if we can get any of those. Maybe a page or something. Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. I think there is a possibility to do that. Indeed, there is a possibility. Now, it looks like you have to apply a couple of different times. In other words, you get rejected on the first shot. Does that make sense? So you get rejected on maybe the first or second try, right? You have the 3 of Swords, a little bit upset, a little bit sort of, hitting a little bit of a factor of, some difficulty getting it done. Wheel of Fortune, just keep going. Keep going, keep pursuing it. It's not something where you just have one shot. You can keep applying. You can, you can manage it. You can do some things to make the adoption center happy, whatnot. The Wheel of Fortune said, keep going, make it your goal, and keep trying. A couple of maybe hills, speed bumps on the way as we sort of go through that. But the 2 of Wands says it is possible indeed. We're looking into the future. We have dominion. We have control over our domain, and we are absolutely able to get that done. Because 2 of Wands talks about choices with fire. Choices while making action happen, and I think the choices are going to be positive, and they're going to be right on target, and you will get it done. But don't be discouraged. Keep it going. Val Mary has been waiting all day. All day. Val Mary, sorry the queue's long, but it is the TO show. It is the TO show. It is. We got Christina coming after Val Mary, double shot. Christina, I didn't forget about you. Where you at? Where you at? I didn't forget about you. Well, let's see what's going on. All right. Let's see. All right. We got this right here. Does Sads think of me and miss me at the present moment? Absolutely. 7 of Swords. I love the X factor. I love getting an X in there. I love sort of thinking about my ex. Absolutely. I think that they do think about you at the present moment. Very, very positive with that. Page of Coins. They're not willing to act on it. I mean, don't be confused. They're not willing to act on it, but they do think about you. They do have that pursuit. They do have that thought, the Swords, the energy, the thoughts, the air sign here. This is very positive. They do indeed. That is a massive thumbs up, up in here. And then we got a little bit of a online class action. Ooh, everybody likes an online class. online class. Ultraviolet. Christina is asleep, so I don't have to go cook dinner or anything tonight. So yeah, I'm going a little long. Going a little long. I'm long, strong, and schlong. No, that sounds bad. All right, let's see. I got the okay. All right, let's see. The Devil, 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, the online class. I think the online class is going to be interesting. I think that online class is going to be hard as hell. Is what I thought. I think something's going on over there. I think the online class is going to be hard as hell. They're going to load you up. They are going to load you up with as much stuff as they can. 10 of Wands. Let's load up Val Mary with as much stuff as humanly possible. And the Devil. This is a class that ain't going to be easy. Not at all. 8 of Cups. You're going to leave that class and go, whew, I made it. I survived it. Jesus, that was hard. That looks like a difficult class at the end of the day, right? 10 of Wands. They're going to load you up. 8 of Cups, you're going to be happy to finally get done with that class. But overall, it looks pretty positive. It looks pretty good. I think that first day is going to be kind of magical. It'll be fun. And then they start loading you down, right? A little bit too much. Will the future guy be loyal to me? A little Gregory Scott action. I can do that. Little Gregory. Oh, we're doing Christina. I'm sorry about that. Christina has been waiting around literally forever. I mean, we got 50 donations tonight. I'm sorry. We got 50 donations tonight. All right. Let's see. All right. Christina's in a movie. Ooh, very nice. Christina's producing a nice movie. All right. Well, the movie that I'm producing, be able to get that done. Ooh, if I'm going to produce a movie, my friends, we're going to produce it with the Poe. We're going to produce it with the Poe. That's what I'm saying. The Poe. All right. Edgar Allan, per se. It reminds me of Arkham Horror, the card game. The Arkham Horror, the card game released a new expansion, and I need to pick it up. I've spent so much I spent almost $1,000 on that stupid game. I need to stop spending money, but I'm probably going to pick up the new expansion. I got to say now. All right, anyway, producing a movie, making a movie. Let's find out how it's going to go. All right. We're going to start filming in the next 3 months. Or we're going to start doing this. 2 of Pentacles. There is some confusion about this damn movie. Something's going on. This movie is not clear cut. No pun intended. This movie is not clear cut. It is not. There's some decisions need to be made about funding this movie, getting it done. Will it get rolling? Will it get moving? 8 of Wands says, yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah. Thumbs up. Yeah. I think this is something that will get going. We'll get moving. The Magician, I think everything's going to be all right. It is. But man, there's some weird things going on in the background. It's like somebody needs to decide something. They need to make something. They need to do something. That's going to be pretty rough. It's going to be pretty rough. But yeah, once the decisions are made, we start hauling butt. 8 of Wands is a hauling butt kind of card, along with the Magician. I think you're going to be just fine. Everything's going to be rocking with it. In 3 months, you're going to be rocking and rolling, coming back and saying, yeah, yes, yeah, yes. All right. Okay. Everybody's asking about the decks. This deck right here that I just used is called the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. So this one matches this. All right. You got that? So that was the one that I just used. The one before that, this one here is the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. So you can pause that, go look that up on Google, Elemental Wisdom Tarot. As always, all of these are available as 4K flip throughs and complete reviews on my channel. So go check all of that good stuff out. And we got a movie we're going to be producing. We got all sorts of stuff going on. We're going to get a couple of readings over here with the next deck in here. Next deck is going to be for Caden. All right, with the Gregory Scott Tarot. Let's get the Gregory Scott Tarot. He didn't want this one. Well, the Gregory Scott, where did it go? Gregory Scott Tarot. All right, the Gregory Scott Tarot. Will they be loyal to me? Will they be loyal to me? Let's find out. We're asking for the D. Not the decks. We were asking for the D. Oh, okay. You want to see my D? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm catching up with the chat over here. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Gregory Scott Tarot. Will they be loyal? Six of Pentacles, they will be giving, they will be loyal. Eight of Pentacles, they will work hard to maintain the love relationship. They will work hard to maintain all of that stuff. And I think that is going to be the critical thing. It is going to be absolutely critical, right? Ace of Swords, the communication will be there. It'll be solid and all sorts of good stuff with that. I'm just saying. Caden, if you want to see a great two-man couple on YouTube, search for Preppy Kitchen. Search for Preppy Kitchen. It's two married men that have two kids, and they're happy. They're like a great family. The cooking is great. Like the recipes are wonderful. Go watch it. Preppy Kitchen. In fact, let me link it. Caden, you got to sub to this. I'm like crack addicted to this channel. So if you want to see a great YouTube channel, let me get you a link. Let me get you a link to that. Okay. All right. We got one video, Preppy Kitchen. All right. Okay. We got that. All right. I'm going to paste it into chat. Preppy Kitchen. All of y'all need to go subscribe to Preppy Kitchen. You'll be like crack addicted to this. I'm being serious right now. Like the recipes are fantastic and it's fun to watch. The dude's hilarious. Anyway, it is a great family. It is a great family. Caden, if you want to see a beautiful family, go check out that channel. You will be very happy. Very happy indeed. And be sure to use some of the recipes because the recipes are top notch. Like some of the recipes, I've made them for Christina's work and stuff. And they were like loved them. They loved them. They loved all the recipes. Anyway, and also I made their cupcakes. I made his crumb cake. I made banana bread. The banana bread is amazing. Yeah, it's a cooking channel. No nudity. Only thing that's nude are the eggs. All right. What's that? Next question. Anyway, reading for the next week. Salisbury wants to know what's going on for that. We got 3 more readings and we are out of here. Okay. A little more reading for the week. What kind of week are we going to have? Are we going to have an exciting week, a boring week, a dull week? What's going to go on? Let's see. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, man. Not a lot of stuff starting next week. I'm just saying. There's not a lot of things that are starting next week. It's kind of... it's kind of on the down low next week. Ace of Pentacles being reversed. Not a lot of new things. It's kind of rehashing. It's kind of summarizing the year. We're trying to wrap some things up. We're trying to get some things caught up. It feels a lot like we're getting things caught up. Knight of Pentacles does say it is time to sort of settle down, get everything back to normal, catch up on the emails. Catch up on sort of, what we need to do next week is going to be sort of catching up from sort of our time off or things going and all this other stuff going on. King of Swords being reversed is don't take too much of a stance next week. Be on sort of open-ended listening mode next week. You don't want to take a big stand of anything, not a big stand, right? So you hear something, you're like, screw that. I don't want that. I want this. You don't want to do that next week. You listen, sort of absorb what everybody's doing and let everything sort of happen the way it needs to happen. Anyway, does Mark want to talk to me? Let's find out. Let's find out if Mark wants to talk to me indeed. The deck should have nudity, but lots of innuendo. I mean, the eggs are nude. That's the only thing that's nude on the channel. That's the only nudity on that channel is the eggs and maybe the bread, or I don't know. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Only 8 likes. What? What's going on over here? I got 37 likes. I got a lot more than 8 likes. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Thank you for that like and subs, all of y'all. All right. Does Mark want to talk to me? Does Mark like talking to me? No. Well, no. I don't think Mark wants to talk to you right now. Yeah, the King of Swords reversed. This is like something either they're hurt or they're in a mood where they don't want to deal with it, or they have something else going on, maybe some drama. Queen of Swords reversed. They're recovering from something right now. 8 of Pentacles are trying to work through their own thing right now, and it seems that they're not wanting to talk, right? The Knight of Cups being reversed. It feels like a little bit of a, not Mr. Romance, not Ms. Romance. It's not something they want to pursue right now. A little bit working through something that needs to be done. They appear to have some problems going on over there, and they need to work through that before they go to the next stage. So no, I don't think they want to talk to you right now. They seem to have some issues issues. You need to have some issues at all. You need to find a family, move with that sex community. Okay, well, Caden, that's a happy family, a very good family, a very cool family. You'll like it. I think you should watch that show. What does Samson hope to happen between us? And what are they feeling? What are they feeling? Let's find out what Samson's doing over there. What are we going to do together? What kind of things are we going to have happen? You know, what are we going to have happen? Ella K. Let's see. Ella K, you are currently right now. You're right now. Ella K, you're right there. We got you. We got you covered. Let's see what Samson's doing. What does hope to happen between us? Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, and the King of Swords. They made up their mind. They've made up their mind finally, right? They made up their mind finally, and that is going to be a little bit of a difficult situation overall. Ace of Wands, they were going back and forth, and they didn't know what to do. I think that's the big thing here. They didn't know what to do. They have mixed feelings. They don't have like one feeling that's prominent. They have mixed feelings here. Ace of Wands, they tried, they're thinking about things, they're double thinking it, they're sort of having doubts about what they want to do. They did have a period where they wanted everything to stop, right? Six of Swords reversed. They wanted everything to stop. And things were not getting better, basically. Things were getting worse. I think they've gone through that and they pursued the next iteration. Now I think they're ready to move forward a little bit, but they have some things that they need to express to you. They have some things they want to communicate before we can get going, right? They want to communicate some things before they get going. Basically, indecision, they need to communicate something before they get going hardcore, and they have sort of waffled back and forth between going forward and not going forward. There's a bit of something going on in there. Overall, I think the feelings are good, but again, this person has doubts and this person has some anxiety associated with something, and it seems like they just need to get it off their chest. NC is SC the exit is coming back to me. Let's do a simple yes/no question, and let's get out of here. We are out of here after this. It is 8 o'clock. We are out of here. We are out of here indeed. Yeah, see what's going on. 10 of Wands. Reversed. I kind of like that. Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. SC. Actually, yeah. It's almost like the 10 of Wands reverse means that this is a good opportunity. This SC is a good opportunity, you know? We have a nice we have a nice opportunity. We have nice things that are coming through. So it seems that the restrictions have been lifted. Some anxiety or some things have been removed from this. And they're willing to come back. Four of Wands, happy home, happy family. I'm willing to rebuild it. I'm willing to make it happen. Very good as well. Page of Pentacles, they don't want to rebuild from scratch. They want to pick it up where they left off. Overall, I like it. Overall, I like it. I'm going to go with yes. I think that is a person indeed that may be coming back to you. And that is it. Please come back to me tomorrow. We will be here, and I hope to see you then. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.